Coach, go ahead.
All right, that was easy. Just another tight ball game, man. I'm really just appreciative of the mindset of our group, man. They want to make the significant plays in the significant moments, and it's a good thing because these games are always tight. Let's talk about why it was tight. We lost some significant possession downs early in the game. A couple third downs, they not only converted them, but they turned them into scores. Those 2 touchdowns in the first half. We got to be able to win those downs and fight for those 4 points. Make people settle for field goals. We weren't able to do it, and so the game got tight. We had to settle for a few field goals. They played on the back of those 2 touchdown opportunities, and so it was game on from there. But really appreciative of the effort. I thought our bigs up front on offense did a really good job of kind of controlling it. I thought we were able to run the ball effectively, and that's a good posture to play from. We made the necessary splash plays on defense in the waning moments, man, when they got somewhat one-dimensional. They do a really good job, man, of kind of keeping you off balance schematically and, minimizing that young quarterback's exposure to a defense. But later in the game, man, when it gets a little bit thick, I thought we would have our opportunities, and we did, and we made them. And so excited about that. Bumps and bruises associated with play. Pierce Quan Alexander has a serious lower body injury. He's being evaluated, but not promising there. Deontay Johnson had a thumb, was able to finish. Ken O'Neal had a rib injury of some description. And I think we had Trent in there at the end of the game for him. And so, we got to assess who's available to us and put together a good plan. We won't make excuses about who we have available or who we don't. We got an appropriate amount of time to prepare. We're going on a divisional road game, and so you know what that means in the North. Has our attention. Questions?
You talk all the time about starting fast. It was as fast as you started all year. Today, what was the difference?
I'm not going to act like something mystical is transpiring. You guys, we're just going to continue to work. We've worked, and we will continue to work, and we're starting to see some of the fruit of that labor, and it's really as simple as that.
33-year-old Patrick Peterson, a couple big plays, block kick, 19, breakup. Can you just talk about his contribution this afternoon?
I just love the spirit and wisdom that he brings, man. He is always a calming voice, a steadying presence. He works really well with Joey. When I'm talking to the group and I'm looking around, he's always giving you that knowing nod. It's just good to have a veteran player that's a quality human being like him, because he is very much a component of raising some of the young ones that are contributing big.
Mike, you guys were able to, like how Jerry was saying, being able to start fast with 2 scores, 9-play drive, 11-play drive. To be able to start with 2 touchdowns, but also to have long drives where you can possess the ball, what does that add, especially to the start of the game?
We're just working. We're going to continue to do so. Those are our intentions anyway. And so there's nothing spectacular about it. It's just, mission accomplished.
Are you concerned about the multiple injuries on defense going forward?
There's a lot of things to be concerned about, during the course of this journey. Injury is a part of the game. It's as much a part of the game as blocking and tackling. I've learned over the years not to worry about those that are not available to me, but to focus my energies on those that are available to me to make sure that they are ready and prepared and focused. And so that's my general mindset regarding injuries.
Ran the ball really well the last 2 games, but it's between both guys. Anything that's just starting to round into shape now, the run game?
It feels that way. It really does. But keep watching. You know how it is. We face a really stout defense here coming up here this week from what I hear.
The guys you have available, how important was it Landon Roberts, especially after Quan went down, and keeping things steady on the inside?
Landon's been here the whole time, and he's been a quality contributor the whole time, so I'm not going to pretend like he did something today that he hasn't been doing. He's a quality veteran player. He's a really good communicator. He takes the run game personally. Those are the reasons why we acquired him in free agency, and he's consistently provided that.
First 100-yard game for Jalen. What do you appreciate about the way he runs/plays the game?
he just plays hard. He runs hard. He plays hard. He's a tough, hard-working young man. He's deserving of the recognition and the production that he's providing.
Broderick settling in there at second start right tackle.
You know, I think he's been really good, and I think we have been really good. You can't deny that.
Coach, your thoughts on the defense basically not giving up a TD the rest of the game in the second half?
I'm more concerned about those two we gave up on possession downs in the first half, to be quite honest with you. We need those 8 points. We get people in possession down football. We need those. We need those. Not only did they convert third downs, but they got the ball in the end zone on those two possessions. And so we take that personally.
Is Patrick Peterson about as good as there is coming off that edge and on timing that extra point?
Man, Pat was a rookie, and he had a reputation for doing that. And, you know, we double cadenced him, and I think we got him to jump off sides. And so this is not a new skill that he has. We've known about it for some time. We were playing them out in Arizona. I think we got him to jump off sides as a rookie, and he and I had a little exchange, a laugh about it in game. He's been a dynamic player in that area.
Mike, what's it like as a head coach to have Chris Boswell?
It's automatic. You know, I've been really blessed here in the time that I've been here. You know, I've been here a long time and essentially have had 3 kickers. And so that continuity, man, that ability to deliver with a high level of consistency is, we don't talk about it enough, but rest assured it's appreciated.
0 turnovers by the offense in the last 2 games. Can you just comment on that?
You know, that's the turnover component of play is one of our key ingredients for engineering victory. It not only do we have to take care of the ball, but we have to get the ball. We haven't been clean through 9 games. Obviously, we've talked a lot about our warts, but that turnover ratio has not been one of them. Generally, we do a good job of taking care of the ball. Generally, we do a really good job of searching for and getting after the ball, and it's probably the difference in these tight games.
Danny Smith okay? And what your thoughts on what happened on that last play of the game?
I don't know what you're referring to regarding Danny.
Danny got hit on the tackle out of bounds.
I assume he's fine. I don't know that I made eye contact with him, but I hadn't heard wind of anything of any significance such as that, so no.
Any thoughts on just the hit out of bounds and the guys?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. You guys love to chase emergency vehicles. All that transpired, you asking about that.
Anyone else? All right.
Thank you.